Hey, what's up everyone, David here and welcome back to another video. Today's gonna be different. We're gonna have some fun. I have my headset on and as you can see I got a list of all the Persona games, spin-offs included and things of that nature. And I have another page ready to go for Persona music. So today I will be trying to rank all the Persona soundtracks. Now I don't want this to be 10 hours long and I could definitely ramble for 10 hours long about Persona music. I want this to be entertaining and I want myself to come up with a ranking, my own opinion in terms of a ranking for the Persona soundtracks of all the games. Now I played most of these games, there's a couple that I didn't play, but I know all the soundtracks, that's for sure. So I'm gonna try and rank all of them. But before I do, if you enjoyed the video, quick thumbs up as always really helps. If you want to stay up to date in terms of news for Atlus, Shin Megami Tensei, Persona stuff, you're at the right place. Make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. You can also consider joining as a member if you want to financially support the channel, but you don't have to. Today is going to be, again, my opinion, so please take it as is. It has no worth. This video is for entertainment purposes. Your list can and will differ from mine, and I am curious to hear what of my placements you agree with and which ones you don't agree with. So go ahead and chat in the comment sections below. I'll definitely be reading some of y'all's comments for sure. But let's get right into it with this thing. First up is Megami Ibunroku Persona. So that is the PlayStation 1 Persona soundtrack. I don't know why they put the Japanese version and also the US version in there, but I know this is a banger. We're starting off strong. So here's the soundtrack itself. I was listening to a couple of tracks. I do have my favorites. So what I'm going to do is for the games that I played, I'm going to play 3 tracks just to remind myself of the soundtrack. Some of them will be random. I'll also pick some of my favorites and then I'll be able to place them in our tier list, which should be cool. For games that I didn't play, I'm not too sure. Maybe I'll listen to a couple, but yeah, should be fun. Let's get into it. So, Megami Ibunroku Persona. I do have a big like for this one. The police station theme. This plays in the background of some of my vids. This is really solid. That's like a background music track, right? But some of the tracks that are super chill, like a shop team, are also fire in that soundtrack. But that's definitely one of my favorites. The Kamo Palace is really good as well. Yukino's theme's a classic for sure. It changes the melodies in the same too. It changes every now and then. But it's 6 minutes of pure joy. See, that's a simple one, but a good one. See, that's a track that would... I feel like this would fit in other Persona games too. This is really good. Which one should I put next? The thing is, this whole soundtrack is fire. See, that's so good. Honestly, this is one of the best Persona soundtracks. Now, this one. Is it the one that I'm looking for? I don't think so. It's good though, but I don't think it's the one that I'm looking for. The battle teams are good too. The normal battle team, it starts like straight up, boom. I want to put Kamo Palace. Where is it? Never stops. My god, I can't find it. Here it is. I feel like the ambient tracks for this game are better than most of the ambient tracks in other games. This is good. Alright, so that's Persona 1. Okay, I'll probably do some corrections here and there, but for now, Persona 1 would have to be A tier, at least the PS1 version. We also have the PSP version to look at right now. This one, I know it's not going to be as high personally. Now, the main reason is it has some bangers, in my opinion, for sure. Like School Days, you see that's a good one. But I don't think it's fitting. Like, it's not that fitting for the game. I feel like the PlayStation 1 soundtrack is way more fitting in terms of themes and tone for the game. So, yeah, as I mentioned, there's some good ones. See, Lone Prayer is the one that is kind of like a meme. It's the one that all people always talk about because it's like the main battle theme, and it plays all the time, and the vocals are like, oh my god. But on its own, it's not a bad track. It really isn't. The vocals, it's coming back, and it's coming back, and the encounter rate is rough too, so it's like, oh. See, it's not bad. I could sing this whole thing. It plays so often. It has a great little melody though. See? It's not too bad. I like it. On its own, it's good. I don't hate it. It's not bad. This is the classic. That's a bop. This is like the track that Atlus YouTubers use when they talk about Persona 1. Because that's the track that everyone knows. Oh, see? We listened to the police station theme on the PS1 version. Let's hear the PSP version now. It's not bad. But my god, it's not the masterpiece that the PS1 version gave us. It's still good. It's still good. I like it. Alright, so tier lists. I'll put it in B. I'll put it in B for now. I'll do that. Now, Innocent Sin is the next one. Now, Innocent Sin, the thing is, I'm not too sure if there's so many differences between like the PS1 version in terms of the soundtrack and the PSP version. So let's just do OST and let's put them both together because I'm not too sure. Maybe you guys can clarify, but I'm sure there's some differences, but you know, I'm more familiar with the PSP soundtrack because that's where I played the game, so let's just do that. Yukino's theme's a classic. This soundtrack is underrated. It's definitely one of the most underrated soundtracks for Persona, in my opinion. It's really, really good. Yeah, it's really, really good. Wow. It's catchy. It's really, really catchy. There's, of course, Maya's theme that everyone knows. I use it often in the background of my videos. It's good. But the tracks that are like, let's just a track for one location, like the shop tracks, they're good in that game. Let's see. I want to give you guys like a shop team. Tony's shop is a good one, I think. Or Peace Diner, is it? See? That's good. That's not the one I was looking for. Still is good. That's the one. Yeah, I like that. That's good. I like it. They're catchy. It's not a standout because everything's just good, in my opinion, for that one. Everything's good. Nothing is like amazing, but everything's good. That's where I would put it. I still prefer it over the PSP version. I'll put this one here, the PS1 version, but I'm sorry, I don't know the differences, so here we go. Eternal Punishment is a good one. Eternal Punishment, let's do that. There it is. Same thing for this one. I think they have the PSP and PS1 versions. I don't know the differences for these ones, so. Now, CP2 Eternal Punishment is just like Innocent Sin, not a standout, but still has a lot of bangers. I really like Baofu's theme. Of course, there's the battle team as well. I prefer this one over the Innocent Sin one. I think it's right next, right there, right next. That's our worst one yet. Still really good. And that's the thing, with all these soundtracks, they're all, well, most of them are good. Most of them. Persona 3 is next. Wow, Persona 3 is a classic. Of course, Burn My Dread firsts. Now, some people will say I don't really like the hip-hop style and stuff, but I mean, I prefer Last Battle one. It's really good, plus that one's nostalgic for me. Like, when I'm P3, the nostalgia comes from the music, for me. It's still good. Some people don't like Lotus Juice either, so I don't mind him. I'm a big hip-hop guy, and I like lyrics and stuff, so sometimes, yes, I'll cringe when I listen to his stuff, but I still like it. Sounds good. It's another classic right here. Memories of You. Ah, so good. Yeah. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry on me. Good game. I'm too hard on P3. The ambient tracks are good, like Joy, During the Test. See, they're all good. I keep using that one behind my videos. I've been using it for a long time, but my last like 3 or 4 vids, I think it's in there. So I'm enjoying this one right now. You know what? It's boring, but I think it belongs before Innocent Sin, again in B. Or is it A? I really like it. It's A, but that one isn't A then. I think that's it. I think P1 PSX is S and P3 is A. That's good. That's fitting. Yeah, that's fitting. Portable is next. Now, Portable, I separated it because it has a ton of additional tracks. A ton. A couple. Super good as well. Wiping All Out's another good one. I like all the new tracks that P3P brought to the table, plus it has all the tracks from P3, so I have to put it right here. I do. Dancing is next. Now you see, the dancing games are interesting because as much as I like P4D, 3 and 5 are interesting. They are, let's do Burn My Dread again. I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I'm not a fan of the remixes for P3D. Like and I enjoy EDM dubstep style music, but man, this isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't bad, but it's almost not much has changed from the original. Want to Be Close. That's a track that I like in the original soundtrack. I want to hear it drop. I don't even remember these tracks. Okay, it's building up. It's like, it's too much, I feel. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly, it's too much. This isn't good. I don't like it. I'll do C. I'll do C because I'm a good guy. I really am. Persona 4. Now P4 is a classic. Great soundtrack, extremely fitting for the tone of the game. And they're all classics. Very solid. Like Signs of Love, Your Affection, Like a Dream Come True, Smile. All the dungeon teams are great. Castle. See, they're fitting. Backside of a TV is an obvious one that people always bring up. Specialist, come on. It's amazing. And I do prefer that one over 3, but I'm not sure it belongs next to P1. I'll put right there. I think it's the spot. Golden. I think Golden has more new tracks than now that's the obvious controversial pick. I like that one. Great opening team. I'm gonna get slaughtered just for that one. Just for liking that one. It's joyful, it's great. I like it. It's good. It's good. Your TV screen. Time to make history. Battle team. Now this is not my favorite battle team, but it's pretty good. It is. Boom, boom, boom. Still good. Now, P4G doesn't bring as much new to the table, I feel like, as Portable. It's still very good, and it has all the tracks from 4 plus additional bangers. So right there in A tier. Man, if anyone wants to put it in S, I wouldn't complain because it's good. Persona 4 Arena, the original. This one has some very solid tracks. I like the remixes, and I strongly prefer these ones over what you can find in like P3 dancing and P5 dancing. Now, Persona 4 dancing is a different thing that we'll talk about. Now, the Arena opening theme, if I'm not mistaken, is solid. Yeah, that's the opening theme. It's good. It's good, and it works for a fighting game too. Bam, 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 bam. It's extremely good. Dun, 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 dun. Awesome track. The remixes in that game are good, but the new tracks are as well. It deserves a lot of credit. It's right there in B. Nah. It's right there. That's where it belongs. Ultimax brought some good tracks to the table. I already typed it. Margaret's theme is new from Ultimax. That's an amazing one. That's my favorite one. That's an easy placement. I'll just put it right in front of Arena because I adore the new track so much. They made it work. Oh yeah, this is good. This is good. Persona Q. I'll say it straight up. Persona Q, extremely underrated soundtrack, in my opinion. I didn't play that one. I didn't play that Persona Q. It's a game that I'm right about to play. I'm really close to playing it. Very solid. Plus, as someone who never played the game, I have a feeling that it's gonna fit the game. Just what I hear and what I see when I see gameplay or trailers, it's gonna be fitting. Corn Dog is one that I always put in the back of my videos, and you guys always ask me what this track is. It's just that good. It's very catchy. The melody's catchy. Really good. I like it. I really do. Can we do a random pick? Let's just search and let's click one of the most popular ones. Laser Beam. Let's do that. I don't recognize that one. Ooh! This is good. I like it. You know what? I think I have a spot for it. Right there. I didn't play the game yet though. So this is like a blind placement. So this one could change if once I beat the game, once I heard a lot of the tracks. Now this next one is one of my favorites. It's Persona 4 dancing. And I swear to God, all the remixes in that game are good. The intro dance, that's like one of my favorite Persona tracks of all time. And it has Lotus Juice on. I just like it so much.
Here's another
I don't know how to dance, but I feel like dancing when I hear that thing, you know? Ah, this is Kazuka on the beat. Ryota Kazuka. Kazuka's the GOAT, I swear to God. SMT4, P4D, SMT5? Shit, amongst many others? That's good. Plus, this soundtrack will make you scream with how good it is. It's also gonna make you cry with other tracks, right? Once again, you don't cry on me. All the remixes are good. Well, most of them. It's really good. I'm a big fan. Ah, this is good. But the problem is, there's some other tracks in that soundtrack. Kinda hurts. Oh, this isn't good. See, that's the one. That's the infamous one. Freaking sucks. Okay, that's enough. I'm sorry, y'all. But you see, that soundtrack is 95% bangers. And then there's a couple of tracks that aren't that good, but most of them are. P4D belongs right here on my list. I adore the remixes that much, and yeah, I put it in front of some awesome soundtracks, but you guys, it's that good, and most of the remixes are amazing, so that's where it belongs in my opinion. Original P5 now, of course, that's a classic, right? That's the one game that made the series so popular, so it's great. I like the jazzy style. I adore this soundtrack, to be perfectly honest with you all. Let's go with some classics for P5. So, like even Dungeon to King, Queen, and Slave. That's a good one. Layer Kick is like a shop team, the gun shop team, and that's very, very, very good. I like the melody so much in that game, and that track. Same thing, the pharmacy. Those are shop teams. I'm sorry, but shop teams, they don't have any rights being that good. Come on. Those tracks, they get stuck in your head. Like, I go to the doctor, Takami's the doctor, and that's playing. I'm like, hey, shoot it in my veins, inject me. Don't take this out of context, though. Beneath the Mask, honestly, is a classic. Alley Cat is a classic. Rivers in the Desert is like the track. That's the track that I was like back to back to back to back listening to it when I first beat the game. I was like, this is too good. This track is too good to be a part of a video game soundtrack. It really hit me, and it aged like fine wine. Like I still listen to it every now and then, and I was like, it's still that good. It doesn't happen too often with me when there's vocals for tracks either. So sorry, y'all. That's where it goes. Again, my list, my opinion, banger. Honestly, so many tracks too in that soundtrack. Royal is good as well. I remember after the game released in Japan, I was listening to this and I was like, my god, they were able to create some even better tracks for that game in Royal. They added even more goods. Hey, that's Maruku's theme in the game. It's good. It's catchy. It's like the opening theme, Colors Flying High. I was so hyped for this game before it came out, and that got me all excited when I saw the new opening. It's good. It's good. What do you want me to tell you? It's good. A classic? Will you? See, I'm calling this a classic and it's 3 years old. Shows how good it is. P5R not only has one of my favorite soundtracks of all time, but it also has even more. I'll do that. I will. I'm sorry. Speaking of top, or should I say bottom of the list, Persona 5 dancing is... honestly, I hate it. I really do. It's awful. Even the good tracks are not good anymore. It's like they took some great tracks and they made them worse. That's an issue. In P4D, they took some great tracks and they made some of them even better. It's plus it's a dancing game too, so they're counting on the music. I'll put it right here in front of P3D. I think it's a little better than P3D, but it's still not good. Now, PQ2 is a soundtrack that I'm not as familiar with. I still think it's good from what I heard. It's really good. Again, didn't play that one, so I'm getting to know the soundtrack a little more. And I think it's good. I think it's really solid. Popcorn is one that I listened to in the past. Let's see if I recognize it. I have a feeling this is gonna be like just as good as Q1, if not better. I really like that. You know what, for that one, I think I'll go with the more popular ones just to see what you guys like so I can listen to them on the fly. Oh yeah, I heard that one before. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I think that's where I would put it. Probably in front of Q. Although this sounds very good. Yeah, I'll do that. Man, B tier is too big. Strikers is one that I like a lot. The soundtrack for Strikers is freaking amazing. It really is. The remixes are fire. The new ones are fire as well. You Are Stronger is the opening theme. Crazy how just a couple months ago, crazy how just a couple years ago we weren't even sure if we were gonna get this game in the West. This is good. Daredevil's a classic. When I beat the game for the first time, I kept playing it over and over and over. Love to Wonderland is like the first jail's theme, and it's freaking good. Alice's prison. Oh, that's not the original. Another version? That's the one I was looking for. It's catchy. It's fitting for the character. It's good. It makes you like... Ah, it's good. Alright, let's do Daredevil. It's too good. It's the Persona 5 soundtrack in an action game. That's how it sounds like, and that's what it was made for. So good. Lynn is awesome too. The remixes are awesome. Last surprise. This is better than the original in my opinion. It builds up so much. They changed the vocals too. Ah. Banger soundtrack. Right here, you guys. You know what, y'all? When I look at this list, I'm like, man, that's my ranking. That's my soundtrack ranking for the Persona games. I didn't think before making this video. I had no idea where I would put everything. So if I spent more time listening to the tracks, this would probably look way different. But at the same time, I think it's a good list. I think it's a good list. And I want to say, like, I'm seeing one of my favorite games, Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. I think it's a little low. But at the same time, everything's so good. Like, a B tier for Persona music is probably an S tier in terms of gaming music, in my opinion. It's just, all the games are so good. And I'm not even getting into SMT. Personally, I think SMT games are even better in terms of soundtracks. Like, oof. Yeah. Really, really, really solid. And I want to go... Now, I want to know what you guys' list look like. What picks from that list do you agree with? What other picks do you disagree with? Keep it civil. It's my opinion, as I mentioned. Don't give it worth. It is worthless. It's just my opinion, okay? So chill. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you want more tier lists, make sure to drop a quick thumbs up. It really helps people find my content. It's a massive help. Once again, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell. And if you want to see more tier lists, make sure to drop a comment and let me know what you would like to see next. I polled you guys for this one. There was also the Persona games ranked. some Persona characters. You could also go into mainline territory if you want any type of Atlus tier list. If you guys have some ideas, drop a comment below. I will definitely consider making more of these videos. Maybe even get some guests on for a little bit of fun with the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.